Hello, learners. I hope all of you are doing extremely well. And I'm Shrey Khandelwal. I'm the Associate Director at Touchwood Group. And I'm here to speak to you about and give you some lessons and some understanding on what exactly is wedding planning. Since Touchwood has been in the trade of weddings and events for almost 2 decades now, and we became the first company in the country to go public in 2017. So it's been a great ride. It's been a great experience. And based on what we've learned over the years, I would like to share my information and my knowledge with all of you. And with this presentation of mine, and then you guys can connect with us anytime for further clarity if you guys have any doubts. Thank you. So basically, India is a country which is very closely associated to the weddings. Closely associated to the weddings. Weddings are not merely just weddings in the country. It's a celebration. It's a festival on its own. And as wedding planners, we always say that weddings just don't happen. They're always planned, and to plan a successful and a brilliant wedding, it calls in for a lot of time, energy, experience, and a lot of patience to make it happen as per the client's need and as per the client's aspiration. Moving forward, uh, let me introduce you to the basic concepts of wedding management and wedding plan. They're essentially two different things in perspective of people, but then they're very closely associated. They're almost same. Let us understand who's a wedding planner first of all. So wedding planner is actually a professional assistance, a team of professionals who come on board, who help you uh, convert your dreams, aspirations connected to your wedding into reality. They're the ones who take all your stress away and give your weddings a brilliant, beautiful touch and a brilliant, beautiful experience. Your stress and your all your tensions are taken away when you get a brilliant wedding planner on board. We always say that a wedding planner is actually a boon to the family, because the way a wedding planner comes and handles the entire wedding and takes all the pressure and stress away, it's always beautiful. Plus, the way weddings have scaled up in our country, professional assistance is in dire need. And to make it a very nice, smooth, easy, and a stress-free affair for everyone. I mean, from the for the family as well as for the guests who are attending the wedding. Now, why do you need a wedding planner when they can be the entire wedding can be planned by the family members, as it used to happen back in the day, when there were the family itself used to divide all the tasks and the responsibilities and duties of the wedding, and they used to do it all by themselves. But the biggest change that has happened over the years is the expectations and the expertise that everyone expects and requires today is very high. That's why you need a wedding planner today to bring out that beautiful wedding that you aspire for. So, as I said, that a talented wedding planner is actually a gift, a boon to the entire family, and to the bride and the groom also, because I mean, you can do so many things on just the click of a button, or on the click, or just picking up your phone, and then everything happens at just at a beck and call for you. So it's a beautiful experience that a wedding planner gives to the entire family. On a calculation, we've always realized that on an average, when someone's planning a wedding in their family, the family members, they spend about 500 hours to plan a spick and span brilliant wedding. The time is a big value today, and they are putting in about 500 hours of their time into planning that, plus the kind of engagements that they have to get into is also huge. They're not able to spend time with the family members, with the guests. Rather, they're just hassled in the entire process of putting all the things together. So, it's easy. Take the responsibilities, give it to a professional person. He will take care of everything that's happening around. Then, since the scale has gone up, the market's gone wide, there are too many things that are available in the market. How do you define and refine things for yourself? What is correct for you? What is required? What is not required? How to go about, an X thing? How to put a Y thing into place? Even to put it all in synchronization is a task today. So wedding planner definitely comes on board, helps you sort everything in one single place. The do's and the don'ts are so clearly defined by the wedding planner that today you don't need to really get into that hassle. We've seen it all, and you know how to handle impromptu issues with ease. There are a lot of last moment things that come in the picture at times if they're not planned well. If they're planned well, of course, they don't happen. Still, there are times one or two things just crop up at the end of the tunnel. But then as a wedding planner, we've had this situation so many times. Where we've dealt with last moment requirements and calls from our clients that uh, most of them things are on our back end calls, so it becomes very easy for us to make it happen for you. And I think the most important thing is that a wedding planner is an investment that you make that yields unimaginable results for you, because it's not only about getting the best prices. It's not only about putting the things together, but it's also about seamlessly making them happen. Planning is one end of it. Execution is always the key, and we say that you need hardcore professional help to really create a smooth sailing, seamless experience. So now let's discuss what are the characteristics of a wedding planner. They're experts for sure, because they've been doing it for years. So we've been doing, if we do a craft for years and years, we become masters of that craft, and our craft just keeps on becoming better and better. So we become experts of our domain. They'll help you with all your specific needs. So since every wedding is handpicked, different experience, different people, different expectations. So since we've seen it all, we've done it all, we understand that how to tackle a particular situation or a particular family, or how to tackle particular things also, which makes it very very easy for the clients or the guests. They can help you stick to your budget for sure, because you know uh, you're doing as a client, you do a wedding once in probably 5 years, 10 years, but as a wedding planner we're doing the same job almost 30, 40, 50 times in a year. So what you probably go and fetch in an X budget, as a planner we can probably fetch the same thing in probably X-1 or X-2 or even X-3 sometimes. And we can help you stick to your budget, so we can help you in getting the right things at the right price, making your wedding into a budgetable yet great experience. Every bride and groom, every family has a lot of visions and aspirations attached and connected to their wedding. As a wedding planner, we understand the aspirations, we bring them to life. That's the biggest thing. We help you enjoy the day, because if you're so involved in the day-to-day wedding planning affairs, that you're doing everything by yourself, you actually on the day of the events you're just hassled coordinating everything, putting everything in place, and you're not able to give time to your guests, to your family, resulting into not enjoying the wedding. So as wedding planners, we always make sure that you're also a guest to us, and we're taking ample care of you. Saves time, of course. We save about 75-80% of your time, because everything happens for you at one single place. You don't have to rush. anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. It's everything's on a call for you. Budget constraints, legal contracts. A lot of times, a lot of hotels follow a lot of strict legal norms. As planners, we've worked with the hotels. We know how to make it a win-win for both the parties, the hotel and the client. We act like intermediaries there, and we make sure that everything happens in the best and highest way for both the stakeholders. Planners will fight for a wedding vision and keep everything on track for sure. I mean, as long as far as we understand, it's your vision, it's our vision too, because putting your vision into execution is our core intent. If we don't stand by that bit, then whatever we do does not make sense, and it does not resonate with our ethos or our thought process. Stress-free, hassle-free. I've been endorsing this bit since the starting of the video, that it's something that we swear by, that we want to create it a hassle-free, a seamless experience for all of you. And vendor discounts for sure, because of our long-lasting relationship with the vendors, and of course the bulk buying that we get into. We definitely get you better prices with better service experience as well. So, perks of having a wedding planner, we've discussed this bit earlier as well. Let me just quickly take you through this bit once more. So, with us, it's 40% less stress. I would rather say 70% less stress, because technically we're taking away all your stress. 30% is because you're the father, you're the mother, you're the brother of the bride and the groom. You can't just shy away from the responsibilities that reside in the periphery of yours. But then, as far as all the working help is concerned, we take all your working help, and we take that away, making it a great experience for you. 80% more time. I told you 500 hours is what you'll take, and we'll give you 80% of that time. We just take 20%, and that too at your residence or at our office maximum. No extra expense for sure, because the kind of fee structures that we all work towards, that's the kind of money we'll save you anyway at the end of the wedding. So just imagine, it's an addition of all the services and luxury that you get without even spending an extra amount. Smoother wedding for sure. It's not only about saving money and time, it's also about getting professional setups and things happening very smoothly and professionally for the entire family. What's the difference between a wedding planner and a wedding designer? So a wedding planner primarily is the person who puts everything together for you, who makes it easy, seamless, and possible for you. Wherein, if we talk about a wedding designer helps you curating different identities, curating different visions, curating different themes and concepts for your wedding. So a wedding planner can be a wedding designer, but a wedding designer can never be a wedding planner. That's something that we state most of the times. A planner will keep track of your budget, handle your logistics. Some planners also provide design styling, as I just told you guys before. And then where others also work towards, putting all the things together in the best way. As a planner, we always provide design services, but a lot of wedding designers don't really provide the planning services. There's a tad bit of difference, but that difference eventually turns out to be vast. The duties of a wedding planner. Wedding planner duties, as I was telling you guys earlier, also that it's a job that requires a lot of responsibility, and it's a duty that as a planner you all have to fulfill. The wedding planner puts in about 80 to 500 hours into your wedding. Depends on the scale of the wedding, the requirement of the client, the requirement of the guests, number of guests that are there in the wedding, the venues. So the time that you actually put into planning a wedding depends on a lot of factors. That's why the difference is vast. Provides vendor referrals and negotiating contracts. schedules and attend all vendor meetings? Absolutely. Creates detailed timelines and floor plans, helps determine and manage your budget, attends site tours and menu tastings, brainstorms style ideas, coordinates design details, coordinates hotel room logs, transportation, manages the rehearsal, oversees everything in the wedding day. Make sure that everyone adheres to the timelines, handle status, managers, vendors, and executes as per your vision and as per your aspiration. And everything happens seamlessly and very, very comfortably. Hire a wedding planner if not every client of yours will be keen on getting a wedding planner. Again, multiple factors, but then we always tell our clients, and you also should always have these things in your mind, that you need, whenever you hire a wedding planner, you need to have a budget for it. You want to least possible amount of wedding related stress. You have no free time because of your demanding job or your business or whatever commercial activities you're involved in. You have no clue where to start from, how the planning is done, how organization skills need to be taken care of. If you have very short time frame, you're throwing a destination wedding or a wedding weekend involving multiple events, or you're hosting your wedding in an unusual place. Happens a lot these days. So wedding designer's role is purely the aesthetic sense, which does not include things like contracting, taking care of regular day-to-day question and answers and requirements of the clients. A designer specializes in design consulting on everything from floor plans to lighting designs to flower, furniture, linens, attire. Says Tracy Taylor Ward, president and principal designer of Tracy Taylor Ward Designs, another very, very famous wedding stylist and designer. We help them with decisions that will give your event a cohesive styling and sophisticated look. The ability to design an event and create atmosphere is a unique and rare talent. It's more than choosing linens and chairs. A designer has an artistic eye that allows them to conceptualize the whole event and truly transform a space into a beautiful space that you've always dreamt of. Duties of a wedding designer. Wedding designer puts in very, very less time in consideration to a wedding planner, about 40 hours, creates the wedding designs and concepts, provides color palettes, oversees the decor budget and vendors pertaining to design and aesthetic sense, sources special props and equipment, attends a site visit to visualize where you want everything to go, devise the layout, identity, and potential problems, creates detailed floor plans, ensures all the decor elements are in place and on site on the wedding. The decor is the most important element of the wedding for you. That's when you need to hire a wedding designer. You're confident in your organization logistical skills, but your creative skills are lacking. That's when you just need a wedding designer. You don't need a planner in that case. Or when you're trying to pull off a very specific theme that you have a million style ideas that you can't narrow down. So when you're confused or you've got multiple ideas in your in your head, and you want to narrow it down to the ones that fit in the best way for you guys, that's when you need a wedding designer. So, as a wedding planner, let me take you through the services that a wedding planner offers in its the gamut of the gamut that they carry. And in the lieu of this spectrum are the following things: destination, as we call them. So destinations are essentially the venues or the areas or the city or the country where you want to host your wedding, followed by design and decor. So everything goes in style in accordance with what your venue is, what sort of visions that you have for your wedding, what sort of aspirations that you carry for your wedding. Everything goes in sync, and it plays a very, very integral role. And thrilling artistry, it is all about the entertainment that you carry, because everything is about entertainment, entertainment, and entertainment. Essentially, people who are coming for your destination weddings, they're just coming, to have a good time with you and spend time with your family. So, getting the right entertainment at every nook and corner is essential. Culinary experts, the F&B plays a very, very important part in Indian weddings. And it's not only about what we can reap out of the venues, that is the hotels or probably standalone venues, but also food additions as per the requirement, as per the liking. Everything comes in sync. Capturing moments, your photographers, we can all put it together, we can all make it look very, very pretty, but we need someone to help it capture, we need someone to help us capture these moments that we curate and create for ourselves and the family. And that's where capturing moments plays a very, very integral part. Paparazzi moment are those special moments that we create in every function. One high point, uh, you can call them the bridegroom entries, the cake cuttings, the ring ceremonies, the family performances. As per the function, there has to be one high point in every function. Paparazzi moments are created in every function. There has to be one that creates a reminiscing factor in each and every function. Innovative invites, it can be your soft copies, it can be a physical invites, it can be a hard copies, it can be your monograms, brandings. Everything pertaining to invites are done by the planning team. Again, they take your vision down based on the kind of wedding that you're having, based on the kind of mood boards that you're following. They put it all together and make it happen for you. Wedding vows are all the rituals. Rituals play a very, very integral part in the Indian wedding circuit. uh, you know, uh, and they're never given the kind of importance that they carry. So we, as your creative wedding planners, we make sure that all your rituals are done in a beautiful manner, which makes it extremely engaging and extremely fun. Customizing collaterals, whenever you're doing a destination wedding, there's a lot of personalized collaterals that become a part of the entire structure, from your key cards to your luggage tags to your welcome notes, welcome letters, personalized welcome kits, things like that. So there are a lot of there's a huge variety of collaterals that we offer, and they're all customized, they're all personalized. Wedding favors is all about gifting. Weddings are big time into gifts, so your mehndi gifts, your sagan gifts, your wedding card gifts, wedding gifts in total. So we work very closely in wedding favors. They can be mithais, plants, reusable things, ecological things. It can be anything. The the variety and the things available in the market is vast. Makeup experts for the family, for the bride, and these days grooms also get their makeups done. So yeah, for everybody, we help you in getting the right makeup artist at the right cost. Exceptional hospitality. I think weddings are nothing without great hospitality. So no matter what we do, if the hospitality is not up to the mark, the warmth and the feelings that we want to imbibe in every guest of ours, and we want to translate that into a great experience, also does not really happen if you don't lay a lot of emphasis on great hospitality. That's it for this session, and uh, you guys can connect with us if you want to ask further questions to this. It was great, uh, you know, having this session for all of you, and we will be back soon with another session uh, and translating other areas of wedding planning for all of you. Thank you and have a great day ahead, learners.